What is up, everybody? My name is Whooped. Welcome back to, or welcome to, my Win and Learn to the Top 100 series. My current MMR is 1921. I accidentally started this recording a little bit late. It starts about 10 seconds into round 1, so we don't really miss anything. My opponent this match is 1974 MMR, which puts him just outside the top 200 in the world. At the end of the game, I'm going to evaluate my performance and assign myself a grade, and if you're up for the challenge, you can analyze the game yourself and see if you can guess which grade I'll get. Aggressive Stormcallers is becoming meta. And I think one of the reasons is because it puts a lot of pressure. One, it puts a lot of pressure in the beginning, right? Stormcallers in general are very good, like, first round, second round unit. So it puts an enormous amount of pressure. But two, it requires the opponent to respond to it, or doesn't necessarily require, but the opponent often does. So they kind of overcommit to stopping the Stormcaller, but then you can just sell out of it. Take quick teleport. If you overcommit to stopping the Stormcaller, then they can just sell out of it and they're in a better position. Plus you kind of ruin, the plan that you had. So ultimately, we have enough money actually to get range. Let's go ahead and get range. Then let's unlock the bank. So ultimately, I think the best way to combat the aggro Stormcaller is just basically to wait out the storm. Don't try to do anything that you wouldn't do otherwise. Plan as if it's not there, because it's probably not going to be there. Now, there is a difference though. If you think they're going to keep it, then of course you have to plan accordingly, but a lot of the times they just sell it. Or later in the game, they'll add it behind their aggro push, and those can be particularly deadly because oftentimes it's a pivot, you don't see it coming, and they'll put something like EMP on it. So just be cautious of that, of course. So I don't like the fact that our Arclight died right off the bat, but I mean, that's to be expected if we don't have any chaff over here. I could have, not gotten range and instead put down some more stuff, but I felt like getting range might have been important. Okay, let's go ahead and kill this Arclight before they get our tower. It's perfect. Looks like we're gonna get his tower at a great time. Yeah, see, it's just, don't panic. Play your game. Don't worry about the storms too much, Try to have some chaff so it doesn't hit your stuff, like my Arclight right over there, but otherwise, play a decent game. Ooh, this one's interesting. Phoenix or worms? His board is not set up to handle a worm. Actually, his board's not set up to handle really anything. Now there's mine. I can't handle a worm right now. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna go Phoenix. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get an Arclight. Should we get it in this corner or this corner? Probably this corner. Now I'm going to blow up these Stormcallers and Arclight if he's not going to put anything in front of him. Yeah. If you're not going to put anything in front of it, I'll go ahead and take that 300 supplies. Take some pressure off us. So he did go with the worm. Went the Phoenix. Phoenix should be able to kill it, but we're going to have to also make sure that we stay on top of that. We're gonna want a lot of damage, We do not want that. We do not want them to have aggro on it and then switch their aggro and us just get annihilated because of it. Yeah, that's not good. So we're gonna have to clear the chaff fast. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is so unfortunate too, because it takes our missile. We'll win the round, but darn it. Worms are such a pain. There's no reason there should be a worm drop on round 3, in my opinion. And I realized, yeah, I could have taken the worm too, but I don't think I should have been able to against him as well. Elite wasps. He's probably going to go elite wasp, because why wouldn't you pair that with worms? Darn it. Just gonna get some mustangs in here. Alright, so mustangs aren't gonna help with the worm, but they will help with chaff clear, so that our phoenix can kill the worm. And they'll also help with the wasps that are gonna come, because he's definitely gonna get elite wasps. He did not? What? He went mustangs? And the arc lights? Oh, probably for the phoenix. Interesting. That is so interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's also 1/1 upgrades. We'll go ahead and make sure that we match that. We're getting the saber-tooth for sure. Absolutely, we're getting the saber-tooth, and we will kill this worm no problem now. Let's go ahead and get another thing of chaff. And we'll get more arc lights. Let's go ahead and get attack 1 and attack 2. And I think we pay the range tax. And let's go ahead and place down a missile turret in front of these Stormcallers, because they are level 2. They only have 16,000 damage, but we can, you know, try to mitigate some of that. Yeah, this worm's gonna be worm food in a second. It's gonna feed the saber. There we go. Okay, so he opted for the marksman. I can respect that. They still has level 1 towers. I have level 1 towers as well. Decrease range by 20. I don't know if I can take that on. Elite hacker level 3. That's a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and sell these sledgehammers. Not really do anything. And if he gets hacker, then of course we don't want that. Okay, so I'm gonna get impact drill because he has replicate. Alright, I'm gonna blow these up again if he doesn't protect them. Bye-bye. Okay, hopefully we'll take his tower. Perfect, got his tower. Fantastic. Ooh, killed his worm rat when it popped up. Very nice. Things are looking pretty good right now. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, damn. Got him down to less than 700. That's big time right there. Okay. Go underground threat. Do we go underground threat and then do replicate? That'd be kind of crazy, huh? I'm gonna get more mustangs, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get more mustangs, and I'm gonna support the saber-tooth more. Okay, let's borrow and pay the range tax. And then let's level this up to 1. Let's go ahead and get oil down. Yeah, okay, so here's what we do. We upgrade the arc lights, we sell the sledgehammers, and we shield. I think that's the plan. Okay, so he put down Fortress. That one has heavy armor as well. Okay, we're gonna need our Sabretooth to do some work against that. And our Phoenix, so hopefully our Phoenix don't die. Oh, Phoenix got that one. That is perfect. Okay, we have a lot of crawlers coming this way. It'd be great if we can get a tower before our Phoenix died. And we got the tower. Perfect. Is it enough? Is it enough? It is enough. Let's go. Round 7. Not bad. I give myself a B- for this game. I thought my opponent was going to play standard because Stormcallers and Fangs are usually played in that role. He surprised me by coming out in an aggressive formation. I think the important thing to do with Aggro Stormcallers when you're going against it is to not panic. There's going to be early pressure, but that's because Stormcallers in general are really good early, not just because they're playing aggro. So if you stay cool, stay the course, build some chaff, you'll be fine. I fully expected my opponent to go worm when we had that option, but I didn't want to get into a worm mirror, so I chose the Phoenix instead so that I can kill the worm when he takes it. And then because of that, my initial plan was going to be Arclight Phoenix as a combination, but I didn't feel like it was reliable enough because of the changing targets when the worm goes underground. So that's why I didn't build more Phoenix, but I still kept it around as an independent contractor of sorts, because it's still high level and can still do a lot of damage. And I thought for sure my opponent was going to take the level 3 Wasp card, which is why I ultimately placed down the Mustangs, because Wasps pair well with worms, of course. So when he put down the Mustangs, I was actually really surprised by that. But since he put down Mustangs to kill my Phoenix, it kind of let me know that he was going to go Mustang Fortress. During the game, I sold my sledgehammers because I was fearful that he was going to drop a hacker and I wanted to get ahead of the curve. And he actually did take the elite hacker card, so we were spot on there. He just never went that route. And I'm thinking maybe he never pursued it because his HP was dropping too fast, so that's why he put down the Fortress. And he went Replicate on his crawlers, but we were able to mitigate a lot of the potential damage from Replicate, maybe even fully counter it by going Impact Drill. And then we got Replicate as well as Impact Drill on ours, but I'm not sure that was really worth it. It's kind of expensive and I'm not really sure we saw the value. Overall, the reason I give myself a B- is because he was a quality opponent, just under 2000 MMR. He came out with aggro storms, he took a worm drop early, but we were still able to defend it successfully and finish the game in 7. And partly because, we made a pretty good play on the tower. The reason I don't give it higher than a B- is because I don't like that I let my Arclight get hit for free on round 2. I let my Phoenix die to a missile. And I think the biggest reason is that I don't feel like I had a very strong composition for the later game. I had good chaff clear, but I relied a little too much on the quote-unquote independent contractors in the Saber and the Phoenix. And I didn't have a dedicated carry that I could lean on and invest in if I didn't finish it in 7 like we did, or in 8 by igniting the oil that we placed. Honestly though, I think we lose the battle if it goes 9 or higher. Let me know in the comments what grade you think I deserve and why. You won't hurt my feelings. I appreciate genuine feedback. I'm whooped. Thanks for watching.
This is Mechabellum, and it's going down. Whooped, got it popping round.